They nervous.
Shouldn't be.
Hello, and welcome to the crossover, where nothing is out of bounds and everything is fair game. We have a lot to cover with you today, but first, let's check in with the Tunnel Crew. Please give a warm welcome to Stats, Aggie P, Rooftop, TP, and BBT.
What's happening, everybody? And I'm your man, Big T. And once again, it's time for At Home with the Crossover. And joining me are the usual cast of characters. We're talking about none other than Aggie P is in the house, the man that brings that Ag swag to the show each and every week. Aggie P, what is up?
Hey, Aggie Pride is nationwide, Big T.
There you go. Hey, I see that A&T plaque or whatever behind you on the wall there, representing as you.
Always.
And then we've got the doctor, the first lady, mama, the queen. She got so many nicknames, it's ridiculous. And you see her shirt, it say PhD finished, Dr. Trina. TP is in the house. TP, we love your house, by the way, TP. What's up?
Blessings on blessings to everybody. Blessings.
There you go. There you go. Then we got the Elon legend, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that keeps us on point when it comes to basketball and all things sports related. And talking about Bro Mel is in the house. Bro Mel, what's up?
Hey, praise the Lord. Glad to be here. Praise the Lord.
There you go. I love it. Praise him. Praise him. And then he wearing the sunglasses again, like he always does. It could be midnight. This guy be wearing sunglasses. That's why we call him Radar Charles. Radar's in the house. Radar, what's up?
Narrow is the way, Big T. When Easton Randolph's coming to play, man, I'm ready to hear from these boys, man. Boy, no, baby, let's go, man. I want to talk to them.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
See what they talking about.
There you go. And then we got the man that's a Laker fan, Eagle fan, a Wake Forest fan. Didn't go too well for your Demon Deacons over the weekend, Bird. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to bring that one up. But anyway, we're talking about the guy that keeps us straight, make sure the buffers are playing in and out of the breaks and everything. Birdman is in the house. Bird, what's up?
I graduated in my second degree, recording engineering.
There you go. There you go, brother. There you go. That's what we like to hear, man. That's what we like to hear. And then we've got one of the original members of the Tunnel Crew. He needs no introduction. None other than Rooftop is back in the house. Roof, what's up?
Roof is in the house.
The Roof is in the house. There we go. Hey, and listen up, everybody. Together, we are the Tunnel Crew, watching everything that happens inside and outside the tunnel, leading to the lines of competition in the world of sports. And we start off this show tonight with some special guests. And yeah, you guys are special, man, because, you know, if y'all putting up with Rooftop, y'all are special. Now, Roof is a great dude, and I know y'all having a lot of fun being coached by. We are joined tonight by the Eastern Randolph High School Wildcats, men's basketball team. They are in the house, have kicked off the season 4-0, getting it done, averaging 63 points a game, giving up an average of 53 points a game. So they're winning their games by an average margin of 10 points. I mean, you guys are just out there dominating. So we're going to go ahead and jump right on into it, get the rest of the Tunnel Crew to ask you guys questions and everything. But we'll ask Roof first. Roof, what do you want to say to introduce your guys to the rest of the listening audience and to the Tunnel Crew?
I just want to say this is a special group here. Last year, I struggled real hard. There was times when I played with only 4 ball players and still have some players returning. This year, you know, I prayed about it. It just had to be God. You know, I've got a good group of young men that I'm really enjoying coaching and teaching. We still got a lot of work to do. We got a long way to go. But I believe by the grace of God, if it's His will, that we're gonna make a statement in our conference. I see that with these young men. Yeah.
That's what I love to hear. We're gonna make a statement. I love that. All right, so real quick, you're gonna hear from all the members of the Tunnel Crew, fellas. So I'm gonna lead us off here. I want to just go ahead and jump out there and get this question out the way right from the very beginning. And this is to anybody who wants to answer it. All right. And when you do answer it, introduce yourself, tell everybody who you are. What is it like being coached by Coach Haley, aka the rooftop, aka the Middle Tennessee State legend? Hey, do y'all know this guy played against Lynn Bias? Wasn't it Lynn Bias?
Yep. Lynn.
He played against. Now I don't know if
you probably don't know Lynn Bias.
I was gonna say, if y'all don't know who Lynn Bias is, look him up, because he was supposed to be Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan, and your coach played against him. So he's got some stories to tell. But what is it like being coached by him? Go ahead and jump on in there and give us your thoughts. Yes, sir.
My name is Bryce. It's a pleasure, honestly. I mean, he's a great man. He tries to help as much as possible.
Yes.
He knows what he's talking about, and it makes it easy to understand what to do.
Yeah. So you're Bryce Folan?
Yeah.
Yes. I see here you average 12 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
You controlling them boards in the paint, huh? Hey, he up in there controlling the boards. All right. Hey, Tunnel Crew, anybody want to jump in here and ask a question?
Yeah, let me ask a question.
Rooftop. Oh, go ahead, Brother Mel.
Go ahead. I just want to ask, I know you guys got balance scoring. How is it as a team that you enjoy playing with each other and not looking at oneself, but playing as a team and averaging as a team? It seems like that's a fun way to play. What do you guys think about that?
I don't understand the question.
Yeah.
The question.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Dark.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dark. Want to talk about it?
Come on,
Dark.
Come on, speak up. Come on, Julius. Well, I would say I know they're hesitant to answer, but we are learning right now how to share the ball, and how to play together. I'm doing this week right here is very important because I'm trying to get them to gel, get to know each other, get to know each other's speed, the speed of the ball. We still got a lot to learn. Like I said, this is a young team. We're being led by one senior that's on the court. All these guys are basically juniors and sophomores.
Oh man.
We got a long way to go, but we're pushing in the right direction. Yes.
All right. Anybody else? Aggie P, you will get ready to ask.
Yes, sir. Well, actually, just to piggyback off of Brother Mel's question, rooftop into the team. Right now, in the early part of the season, what is your strengths and what is your weaknesses right now? What do you foretell that you need to work on? Are you better on defense than offense? Are you a better rebounding team? Are you a better shooting team? Until you guys can bring it all together, right now, where are you at as a team?
I think right now, our weakness is probably defense right now, because we're still not able to rotate like on the backside on the defensive end. And I think our strengths, as far as strength, I would say our quickness and our dominance. We want to dominate the paint. I feel like if we can take care of the boards every night, we can win the board, we can win the game. And that's what I'm trying to teach. We out rebound them, we'll win the game.
Okay, man to man or a lot of zone, rooftop?
Well, I started out in a zone earlier because I didn't want other teams in the conference to take a good look at really what we have. So I'm just basically, we're just now introducing ourselves to man right now. We're just yes.
Good job.
I want to jump in here. Oh, go ahead, TP. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have a question for the team. basically, you're being coached by Rooftop. So what is something that he has taught you so far that maybe you didn't know before, whether it's on the court or off the court?
Hey, you know what? I might put somebody on the spot. I might just call somebody.
You might have to.
I might just call somebody out. Is there somebody want to answer that question?
Go ahead, Big T.
Say you want me to call him out? Okay, all right.
Call him out.
Devontae Brooks. Devontae Brooks.
Yeah, bro.
Tatum, what up?
What's up?
We want you to answer that question, sir.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Brooks. Tell me what it feeling.
Yeah,
All right,
come
what's
on
up?
down.
How y'all doing? It's me, Devontae Brooks, man. It's me.
All right. Yeah. What's up, man? Hey, I hear you alone.
So what is something that you have learned being under Rooftop and coming underneath him that maybe you didn't know before, or maybe you're learning and perfecting yourself with now that you're, underneath his teaching? So what would that factor be?
All right, if I had to say, it would be how to not be simple with the ball and give it up to teammates, let other
Mhm.
people.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And I see here. Hey, I see here you're averaging 9 rebounds per game. So once again, like he was saying at the beginning, the rebounding, because I see a lot of guys averaging 12 rebounds, 9 rebounds. So it seems like that focus is really showing up on the stats, and that's something that a lot of guys, they don't realize how important rebounding is. So I'm glad that you guys are learning that. Tunnel Crew, who else has got a question?
Hey, real quick, did Brother Brooks play football?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he plays.
I can tell. What position?
What position? What
I
you
play
play?
defensive end.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, good question, Aggie P. Good question.
Hey,
So
I'm
let me
looking for the football players in there.
I got one more question to ask real quick. So I want to hear from is that your assistant coach?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
John.
Okay.
Look,
John.
Give us your name, sir.
Donald Crump. They call me John.
John Donald Crump. All right. Coach Crump.
I just wanted to know, you're trying to assist Rooftop and at the same time trying to be with the guys. So just kind of wanted to know, how do you feel about, the progress, what's going on? Because you're kind of in the middle and have to deal with the parents as well and take some load off of Rooftop. So how do you feel about everything that's going on so far with your team?
I feel like everything's going great, because I've been with Coach Hayter a long time, because he taught me a lot. And that's what we try to teach these kids a lot about, not only basketball, but life and stuff. You know what I mean? Go ahead and what you got to do in life. But they learn a lot from him, because like I said, I learned a lot from Coach Hayter. He's been around a long time.
Okay. All right. Next up.
So Coach Haley, do you like to push the ball up the court, or you like to slow it down? Which,
Well, I like to push it, but I like to push it with a purpose. Right now, we're pushing the ball, but we're not pushing the ball with a purpose, because we're not running the lanes, and people are not keeping their heads up and looking for people to pass the ball ahead. So if you're gonna be a run and gun team, you got to be able to keep your head up and keep the ball moving and not so much dribbling. So I'm trying to eliminate the dribble and implement the pass.
Yeah,
that's good.
Hey, listen up. Before we ask another question, we don't want to ask another question because we're up against a hard break. So we don't want to get someone caught in the middle of answering a question. But we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to continue with the Eastern Randolph High School Wildcats and Rooftop. And we'll do all of that after the break. You're listening to At Home with the Crossover.
Why so sad when the joy is here? What's the answer? Joy in the morning, the crossover. You can find them all right here on 100.7 WLJF. There's no need to be down when there's plenty of joy to go around. Get your daily dose and turn that frown upside down. Love and Faith Radio, 100.7 WLJF, the joy
My name is Priscilla Van. I'm with Hometown Insurance Service. I'm an independent insurance agent that specializes in Medicare, senior solutions, life and health. I work with dozens of companies so that I can offer you the appropriate coverage as well as the affordable price for your insurance needs. If I can help you, please contact me at my website, hometowninsuranceservice.com, or email me at hometown.inservice, or you can find me on Facebook at Hometown Insurance Service. Thank you.
Times are changing. We all have questions about the future. Join us as we find the answers through the Word of God.
Love and Faith Christian Fellowship invites you to join our congregation. One church, 2 locations, Greensboro and Kernersville.
We're helping people on their path to find God as we provide spiritual leadership and growth through diverse ministry.
Celebrating over 25 years of ministry. Join our Love and Faith community where Jesus Christ is Lord and the people are loved.
All right, welcome back to At Home with the Crossover. Make sure you catch this at-home edition of the show Tuesday night, 7 p.m. live on YouTube. And you can do that by going to the Love and Faith Radio YouTube channel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends about it. Then you can catch the audio version of the original Crossover Sports Show on Thursday nights, 7 p.m. on WLJFradio.com. You can also download the 100.7 WLJF app. It's available both on Google Play and in the iTunes Store. And we've got just a special announcement here. On Christmas week, we're going to have a special holiday edition of the show. So be sure to tune in for that. But it'll be available on the audio only. And that's on, like I said, WLJFradio.com or the 100.7 WLJF app. All right, let's jump back in here with the Eastern Randolph High School Wildcats. And hey, I got a quick question coming out the break. All right. Who on the team is the jokester? Because every team has a jokester. Oh, yeah. What's his name? Devontae. I should have known. Yep, I should have known. Yeah. So, okay. So if immediately everybody knew who the jokester was, I got another question. Who's the heart and soul of the team? Who's the person that you say this guy makes the team go?
Bryce, right here, Bryce.
Bryce. Okay, all right. The heart and soul. So with that, and now heart and soul and leader can be 2 different things. You know what I'm saying? You can be the heart and soul of a team without necessarily being the leader. You can be the leader of a team without being the heart and soul, or you can be both. You can be the leader and the heart and soul. Are you also the leader, or somebody else more of the leader of the team?
I think Bryce does a good job right now of leadership, but Brody right here, who's been injured, we're waiting on him to return to the team.
Okay.
Brody, him and Delonte,
Froze a little bit.
Those are our 2 captains.
Okay, and, the 2 captains.
We learn to get. We're coming.
Okay, all right.
Now,
so.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay, so all right. So I got a question. We've got there's a shooter on the team that's hitting 42% from 3-point range. Can everybody on the team tell me who that is? There you go. So is this the guy that y'all say, hey, give him the rock when we need a big 3? We're coming down the clock. Hold on. I see a head shaking there. Oh man.
Yeah, Big T.
Yes, sir.
Want to give a shout out. This is Julian Brooks.
Okay,
right
yeah.
Here.
Yes, sir.
He's a freshman.
Yeah.
He's a freshman?
Freshman right
big
here,
old boy.
and he is
He a
a
big old boy.
workhorse for us. He
Hey.
is a workhorse. That him and Brooks working together.
Yeah.
And I want to give another shout out to
Big baby.
Big Baby.
Big baby.
Big baby.
Yes. And Taylor. We got Taylor right here.
All right.
Yes, he's taking the responsibility of our point guard spot. When his
Okay. Okay. All right.
His brother's named Naheem Lilly. He is right now preparing to play in the North and South.
Yeah, the Carolina Bowl.
The Carolina Bowl.
Okay.
Football.
So he plays football too. All right.
Yes.
Two sports. How many two-way guys you got?
Man.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
like
that's
that.
all right. Yeah.
Hey, I'm a three-way.
We got a three-way in here.
Oh, a three-way? Okay. All right. What? No, man. So what is the other one? Baseball?
Baseball?
Baseball. Yes.
Okay. All right. All right.
So Rooftop, good job. You got athletes, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
he
You
right.
got-
don't have simple basketball.
Yeah.
I like
He have signed in baseball with someone. Who you signed with?
Greensboro.
Greensboro.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hey, so you guys, we were discussing before the show, and there's a lot of balance. Bro Mel pointed that out. You guys have a lot of balance on your team, and so that's good. That usually reflects a strong chemistry. Would y'all agree that you have a good chemistry as a team?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Because I mean, to be 4-0, you would think there's some strong chemistry there. So, hey, go ahead, Bro Mel.
Yeah, with that, what you have is that people can't, double up on one person. You got 4 or 5 guys that you can go to that makes you guys more effective, when it comes to that. I have a quick question. Okay, how you guys get hyped before the game? What type of music y'all listen to?
Music. Rap.
Man, you mean there ain't no show tunes? I thought y'all be playing show tunes, man.
only in Miami. Only in Miami.
right.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, guys, hey, it's been fun talking to you. We want to know if y'all will stick around, listen to the show, and we might bring you in and out to help us talk about some of the topics we're going to be discussing. All right.
Definitely to break the tie with these guys. If don't do nothing else, they'll break us ties. Okay, guys?
Hey, Rooftop.
Don't be afraid to hurt some of these guys' feelings because they do say some stuff that it just don't make sense.
Hey, Rooftop.
Yeah.
Rooftop. Get ready, man, because we want to bring them in, and we want you to help us too. All right.
Okay. Anytime, Big T. Just let us know, and we'd be more than glad to give you guys some updates on our season and what we're doing and where we're headed.
Okay. Are y'all gonna stick around with us for the rest of the show, or y'all signing off?
I think we got some kids need to get on some schoolwork.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And we the last one to practice tonight. So
Okay. All right. Well, hey guys, we appreciate y'all coming on and joining us, and I'm sure we'll do it again. We look forward to it.
Good season.
Hey, and keep it going. Keep that run up. All right.
Let's get across over the court.
All right. All right, y'all. Peace out. God bless.
Okay.
See y'all.
All right. Take it easy now.
See y'all.
There you go. There he is. Well, hey, we want to thank Rooftop, Coach Haley, for joining us and bringing his squad on. That was really fun. Look forward to doing it again. You can tell they got a good, strong chemistry there. I mean, that's what it takes to be 4-0 and to stay undefeated or have a winning season. That strong chemistry. So we appreciate them joining us. Look forward to hearing how they do the rest of the way. All right. Well, guess what, y'all? It is time for the hot topics. Hottest stories in sports may not be what everybody else is talking about, but it's the things we, the Tunnel Crew, want to talk about. And I know this isn't necessarily the hottest thing, but since we already on basketball, let's go ahead and jump off with basketball. And we'll start off with the NBA because last week, there were a couple of teams that were tied for the best record in the league. They're still tied for the best record in the league. They played each other twice last week, back-to-back games, once on Tuesday and then again on Friday. I'm talking about, of course, the Suns and the Warriors. They were 17-3 when they first met, and the Suns in the first game shut the Warriors down. They shut, not really the Warriors, because the Warriors did score 96 points. I think it was 104-96. They shut Steph Curry down. Steph Curry was 4 out of 21, finished with 12 points, 3 out of 14 from three-point range. They ran some exotic type defenses at him, doing some stuff a lot of teams don't do. And I don't understand why when they played him again on Friday, they didn't run the same defense and he went off on them. So the Warriors won on Friday. So they split the games last week. But before that, Phoenix had set a franchise record with 18 straight wins. Of course, like I said, the Warriors ended that when they played on Friday night. Tunnel Crew, your thoughts on that big series between those two teams? And like I said, right now they're both, I think, 19-3, so they still have the best record in the league, and they're going to match up on Christmas Day. We've already, looked ahead and saw that that's going to happen. So your thoughts on that matchup?
Going to be a good matchup. I think, every team makes adjustment. You was asking why they didn't run the same thing. Because, they go and watch that film and they'll see it. So they're ready, they're ready to make that adjustment. So that's probably the reason why they didn't do it. Because with Stephen Curry, he may have a night like that, but he ain't going to have a night like that every night. So,
no. Absolutely not.
Hey, you enjoy that victory right there, cause
so you're not gonna get that again, right?
No. But next, that's those two teams are right now playing good right now. You can tell, in the way they play out on the court, and everybody's involved and things like that. That's where you see they're trending. They're trending, even though the season is early. Then they're trending as long as they don't have no major injuries.
They're clearly head and shoulders above everybody else in the NBA. And the sad thing is they're both in the same conference. It would be great if you had one in the Eastern Conference and one in the West. But having them both in the same conference, it might be a finals preview before the finals,
But see, what you have too, Big T, is that the young fellas on the team is playing great, man. The young fellas they got on the team is playing great. The younger players that they have on that team, man, they stepping up a little bit too.
Yeah.
That's because they ain't having any problem with their knees right now.
Like the Lakers. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, look at Bird, stone-faced. Bird didn't crack a smile. He didn't get angry. Just
Bird already know he got an old team. I mean, he already accept that.
And dare I say, with the way that the teams are built for the Warriors and the Suns, would the Lakers say, we might need to trade Anthony Davis?
What?
And guess what? He ain't producing. They're not even top 3 right now, Big T, and they should be just because of Anthony Davis.
Whoa.
Come on, man. Top 75 team, and he ain't got you in the top 3 spots.
Yeah.
Ooh, that says too much. That says too much.
Well,
ain't he what, 30? 28?
Yeah. Well, hey, and your boys' radar turned it on. I mean, Milwaukee is finally starting to look like the champs. Finally.
Fingers crossed.
All right. Hey, did anybody see this last week? The Grizzlies on an absolute whooping. I tried to clean it up, make sure they hung an absolute whooping on Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City got beat 152-79. For those of you who are not good at math, that's a 73-point loss, which is an NBA record. Tunnel Crew, your thoughts.
Somebody gets fired.
Somebody get
fired. Somebody getting fired. That's double the score, isn't it? Over double.
Yeah, that
Somebody
is.
getting fired.
I didn't see the game, Big T. Was there injuries or something?
No, not that I know of. I just think that, you know,
They must have stayed out late the night before.
Something.
Here's the thing, though. Who
was the home team?
Who's the lead person?
It was I think it was at the Grizzlies. So you know, they at least they could say they were on the road when they got stomped like that.
Yeah, they hung out with Brother Bill.
So do you think they are hurting that bad without Zion?
Who, Zion Williamson?
Yeah.
Well, that's
that's right.
The Pelicans.
But then what's the other the good player they had? What's his
John
last name?
Morant hurt his leg.
Right.
Yeah.
But see, no, hey, they the ones that did the winning though. Oklahoma City is the one that got smashed.
But that was my point. Nobody knows who's on the team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the point. They need a standout person who's been there, who can motivate them. Because if you show a picture right now with them without a jersey on, nobody will know who's on the team.
Because Gilgeous Alexander from Kentucky, like 3 years ago, was the only standout on the team. And again, he from Kentucky.
Hey, they had one. They had a standout. He's playing with the Lakers now.
That's right.
Talk about Russ. All right, well, hey, we're going to move on real quick. And all I'm going to do is set these up before the break. We're going to move on to the NFL. Ravens, man, what were you doing? You know, you got a chance to tie the game up. You're going for 2 instead. You know, you blew that game. And then last night, man, the Patriots, man, set the game back, but they got to win. You know, they got to win. So we'll talk about this and more NFL games. We'll talk about college football, talk about college basketball. College playoff is set. The Heisman finalists were announced. So we'll do that all on the other side of the break. But, hey, make sure that you catch the live edition of the crossover at home with the crossover every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. live on YouTube. And then be sure to like, share, subscribe once you get there, and then catch the audio version on Thursday nights, 7 p.m., WLJFradio.com. You can also download the 100.7 WLJF app. It's available on Google Play and in the iTunes store. When we come back, more of At Home with the Crossover.
Why so sad when the joy is here? What's the answer? Joy in the morning, the crossover. You can find them all right here on 100.7 WLJF. There's no need to be down when there's plenty of joy to go around. Get your daily dose and turn that frown upside down. Love and Faith Radio, 100.7 WLJF, the joy.
My name is Priscilla Van. I'm with Hometown Insurance Service. I'm an independent insurance agent that specializes in Medicare, senior solutions, life, and health. I work with dozens of companies so that I can offer you the appropriate coverage as well as the affordable price for your insurance needs. If I can help you, please contact me at my website, hometowninsuranceservice.com, or email me at hometown.insurvice, or you can find me on Facebook at Hometown Insurance Service. Thank you.
Times are changing. We all have questions about the future. Join us as we find the answers through the Word of God.
Love and Faith Christian Fellowship invites you to join our congregation. 1 church, 2 locations, Greensboro and Kernersville.
We're helping people on their path to find God as we provide spiritual leadership and growth through diverse ministry.
Celebrating over 25 years of ministry. Join our Love and Faith community where Jesus Christ is Lord and the people are loved.
100.7 WLJF.
Hey, welcome back to At Home with the Crossover. Hey, listen, we're on YouTube Tuesday night, 7 p.m. live. Catch us, tell all your friends about us. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and enjoy the show. Catch all the members of the Tunnel Crew Tuesday night, 7 p.m. live on YouTube. Go to the Love and Faith Radio YouTube channel, and you'll catch us there. Then on Thursday nights at 7 p.m., catch the audio version of the original Crossover Sports Show. And you can find that online at WLJFradio.com. You can also go to the Google Play and iTunes stores and download the app. It's the 100.7 WLJF app. You can find it there. And that's Thursday nights at 7 p.m. for the audio version. And don't forget, our special holiday edition of the show is coming up on Christmas week. And, you're going to have a lot of fun when you tune into that show. And unfortunately, it's only available on the audio side. It won't catch it on the YouTube side on Tuesday night, but on the audio side on Thursday night, 7 p.m., Christmas week, catch the holiday special for the At Home with the Crossover. All right, let's get back to the hot topics. And I'm going to finish. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah. Social media shout outs and things. TP, thank you.
Yes, so Guru is back.
Guru.
So Guru said the Patriots win with only three pass attempts. So he asked how everybody is doing. Guru, we're doing wonderful. We just miss you. We miss hearing from you. So thank you for tuning in on YouTube.
Yes.
Continue to keep talking into the crossover chat room here.
Yeah.
On YouTube. So we thank you for everyone for their support. We thank you all who's listening also on the radio. And just continue to tune in and support us, and we appreciate it.
You didn't see the other post on there?
I saw plenty of posts from Radar saying that he also missed Rooftop, which we all did. He did say that he did not like A&T, and that's why I did not want to mention it.
There you go, TP. Put him in his place.
Yes. So, it was nothing. It was really no comments, to be honest. So therefore, I didn't read it. So therefore, you are overrated.
All right. Hey, yes, sir.
Quick second. What TP was saying about Oklahoma. Right, man. Ain't nobody on there.
Yeah. That's how you get beat by 73, right?
That's how you. Hey, the only one I know there is Favors, Derek Favors, and Alexander.
That's the front office right there, man. They better get it together. They better get it together. All right.
Team going on.
Hey, they probably an NBA G League team, at this point. All right. So like Guru said, the Patriots, they won last night. They're 9-4 now. Best record in the AFC. 14-10. Ugly night. I mean, wind was up to 50 miles per hour. Did y'all see the balls when they would kick it and everything? It was doing some crazy stuff. And so that's why the Patriots only threw the ball 3 times. And Mac completed 2 out of those 3 passes. It's the fewest passes thrown in an NFL game since 1974. Like I said,
I thought it was beautiful.
So you thought it was beautiful? Over 200 rushing yards, man.
Yes, the offensive linemen, those guys really got a chance to show you why it's so important you win up front.
They did.
I mean, I take the passing out. Let the boys eat. I love the Big T.
As long as you win, right? That's all that matters.
I mean, but you got to see what you got on your offense and against their defense. Because a lot of times, because of the win, the defense is going to stack the box. Which means, if you're listening, bring everybody up to the line of scrimmage. And you got to block all of those guys. That's the way it used to be. Those football. I was Big T. I was loving it.
There you go.
I was enjoying it, man. But anyway, go ahead, Big T. I'm sorry.
No, you fine. Hey, the Panthers fired their offensive coordinator, Joe Brady, and they did it on a bye week, which was bad. The coach said, Matt Rule said, "Can I meet with you on Saturday?" And he said, "No, I'm busy, coach. Bye week. We supposed to be off." He said, "Well, can I meet with you Sunday?" And he said, "Yeah." And he went in and got fired.
Wow.
Ain't that kind of cold-blooded?
Yeah.
Big T, just literally, and it wasn't surprising.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say it wasn't surprising to me is because if I can sit there at home and call out the plays, and there's no running game. This is not college. You just can't come in the NFL and think you're going to throw 40, 50 times and beat somebody.
Yeah. And he thought he was back at LSU, with Joe Burrow,
It could have been Big T. It could have been, okay, you got to let somebody go or you're going to be let go.
Yeah, that's right. And it plays out like that. That's right. All right. Well, hey, we're going to jump to probably the biggest story of this week in college football, of course, is the college football playoff set. Okay. And we saw over the weekend, speaking of big guys, letting the big guys eat. We saw Alabama absolutely do something I didn't think they were going to do. They destroyed the team that was practically number one, ever since Bama gave it up. Because a lot of people forget Bama was number one for the first 4 games or whatever. And then they lost, and then Georgia took over, and Georgia was number one rest of the way, just annihilating teams. Only gave up a total of 7 touchdowns the whole year. I think they gave up 4 in the first half, in the SEC championship game. And like I said, they got blown out 41-24, ending their undefeated perfect season. So when the rankings came out, Bama jumped everybody pretty much and went to number one, which they should. When you destroy the team that was supposed to have a historically great defense, when you make them look like that, and your only loss was a walk-off field goal with no time left on the clock on the road, then you should move up to number one. And Georgia dropped to number 3. Michigan just rolled. They beat Ohio State last week, which they had never done under Jim Harbaugh. And then this week in the Big Ten championship, just crushed Iowa. Iowa's a ranked team, beat them 42-3. They looked amazing doing it.
Right.
6,000 days since they had won the Big Ten championship. Over 6,000 days. Now, that's a long time. And so they came out number 2 in the college football playoff rankings. And then congratulations to Cincinnati. So all 3 of those teams I just named that in the playoffs are 12-1. Guess who's undefeated? The Cincinnati Bearcats are sitting there at 13-0. They're the first ever group of 5, meaning outside the Power 5 conferences. They're the first ever group of 5 team to make the playoffs, 13-0. They're number 4. So the matchups look like this. You got number 1 Alabama versus number 4 Cincinnati. You got number 2 Michigan versus number 3 Georgia. Of course, everybody's calling that the heavyweight fight of the century. That's the one everybody wants to see. So the question of the day is this. Who will win the college football playoff semifinals? We're not naming our national champion yet, because by the time we come back from our holiday break, we'll be able to discuss the championship game. So now we're just talking about those 2 matchups I just mentioned. Alabama, Cincinnati, Michigan, Georgia. Who's going to win those games? And we're going to throw it out there to the rest of the tunnel crew. Let's talk about it. Let's chop it up and let's discuss it. What do y'all think?
Well, someone online just said, Big T, the Finns are winning.
Yes.
So they said the Finns are winning. So just thought I'd throw that comment out there.
Thank you, whoever that was. The Patriots have won 7 in a row. They're the hottest team. Miami and Kansas City have both won 5 in a row. They're the second hottest teams right now.
They said you knew Bama was going to play better after beating the Tigers.
Yeah. Well, hey, Nick Saban, they gave up 7 sacks against Auburn. So Nick Saban had that O-line whipped in shape all week long. And you saw it on Saturday. Yeah. All right, so Tunnel Crew, your thoughts. Who's gonna win these games?
Realistically, it should be Alabama, realistically, but I don't know. Cincinnati looks pretty strong here. I would say Cincinnati's gonna take that one. As far as Michigan and Georgia, after Georgia just got humiliated by the Roll Tide. How do you go undefeated and just get beat by the Roll Tide? How does that work? How do you do that?
Coaching.
I don't understand that.
It's like coaching.
Hey, same way Forrest went undefeated all year. and then got smashed by Clemson.
Well,
and get beat by Pittsburgh.
You know something, Bird?
Well, see, we kept our expectations low in that game. We already knew
that's the same difference.
Bird, I was
on the mountain.
Bird, I was gonna try to skip over that and give you a break, but I mean, we are an ACC country. We do have to say what happened because at first they going back and forth, scoring like both teams gonna score 50 points, and then your boy just started throwing picks after pick. Yeah. I mean, he threw pick six and had one that should have been a pick six. The guy got tired when he was running it back and gave himself up, but that should have been a pick six. He threw 4 interceptions in the bowl game in Charlotte last year. What is it about playing in that stadium, Bird?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he think that Cam Newton and trying to do too much.
That's what happened.
He got that spirit of Cam Newton.
Yeah, he got dressed in Cam's locker. Bird. That's what happened, man.
But seriously, they made defensive adjustments. I give Pittsburgh all the credit in the world because we were going back and forth with them, and then coaching. That's all that boiled down to was coaching.
Okay, real quick before we get back into our question of the day, right? Everybody saw the fake slide. You know that brought up a whole bunch of conversation this week, and we got to do it quick. So we got to get back to the question of the day. Do you think that should be outlawed? Should there be a rule against a quarterback fake sliding and then running?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I think so too. I think that's taking advantage of the rules, you know?
Yeah, that's tacky.
You saw the Wake Forest guys pull up, so that's how you know they were responding and reacting to the rules. So yeah, that was a little. I mean, I don't knock him for doing it the first time. Everybody's got to do something the first time. But yeah, I think they should put a rule in saying you can't do that. All right, question of the day. So Birdman, you say it's going to be, what'd you say, Michigan and Alabama?
Michigan, Cincinnati.
Oh, so you like Cincinnati to pull off the upset?
Yep.
Okay, all right, Aggie P.
I think it's going to be Alabama and Michigan.
Okay, all right, Alabama. That would be a slobber knocker, man. That'll be a good game. That'll be a good game.
I think Georgia has been exposed.
Uh-huh.
And I think Michigan, and this is my opinion, I think they're going to take care of business. But when they go up against the Tide, baby, they're going to
yes, that's it. Okay, all right. Who else? Who wants to get their thoughts?
Well, I think, probably Alabama and Michigan. You know, the thing is, I say about Alabama that people don't realize they got a good passing game.
Mm-hmm.
They got a really good passing game. But if you can I'd rather you stop their passing game than their running game.
Yeah.
Because when they started to pass, man, them boys was key. You know, I know they got one down.
Michi is out. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter, man.
No,
he's their best receiver.
They got 3 on the bench. That was 5-star. That Brady, big team. You know how Alabama does it.
Hey, Aggie P, but the thing I seen about Cincinnati, man, they still balanced too, man. If they beat Cincinnati, they're gonna win it up front.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. Since it has the secondary to cover,
right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. See, if you're gonna beat them, I mean, I'm not saying Alabama can't beat them, not running football, but you need to run the football on because they got some hawks in that secondary.
All
right. TP, you were saying something? We only got 1 minute left.
All right. So our listener Guru said Bama versus Georgia, and he feels Georgia will win.
Okay. All right. Radar.
I would say Alabama against Michigan, and Michigan going to beat Alabama.
Okay. All right. Hey, I told you hold the championship.
I just had to get at Aggie P.
Yeah,
you know how we are.
Well, but you know what? I mean, because it might be a totally different championship than what we predict when we actually come back. So yeah, if you want to say who's going to win, go ahead. I'm going to say it's going to be a rematch, Bama and Georgia, and I like Georgia. I think Georgia's going to change. I think Georgia going to change some things. They're going to do some stuff different, and I think Georgia going to get them this time.
Yeah, I'm going Alabama and Michigan and going with Michigan.
Oh, he's going with Michigan.
That's what I'm talking about, bro, Mel.
Oh, all right. Hey, everybody, make sure you join us Tuesday night, 7 p.m. live on YouTube. Go to the Love and Faith Radio YouTube channel. and catch At Home with the Crossover. Catch us live every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. And be sure to like, share, subscribe once you get there. And then on Thursday night, 7 p.m., catch the audio version, original Crossover Sports Show. You can do that online. You can find us at WLJFradio.com. You can also go to Google Play and the iTunes Store and download the WLJF app. And we look forward to you doing that. When we come back, it's time for the wrap-up.
Why so sad when the joy is here? What's the answer? Joy in the morning, the crossover. You can find them all right here on 100.7 WLJF. There's no need to be down when there's plenty of joy to go around. Get your daily dose and turn that frown upside down. Love and Faith Radio, 100.7 WLJF, the joy.
My name is Priscilla Van. I'm with Hometown Insurance Service. I'm an independent insurance agent that specializes in Medicare, senior solutions, life and health. I work with dozens of companies so that I can offer you the appropriate coverage as well as the affordable price for your insurance needs. If I can help you, please contact me at my website, hometowninsuranceservice.com, or email me at hometown.inservice, or you can find me on Facebook at Hometown Insurance Service. Thank you.
Times are changing. We all have questions about the future. Join us as we find the answers through the Word of God.
Love and Faith Christian Fellowship invites you to join our congregation. One church, two locations, Greensboro and Kernersville.
We're helping people on their path to find God as we provide spiritual leadership and growth through diverse ministry.
Celebrating over 25 years of ministry. Join our Love and Faith community where Jesus Christ is Lord and the people are loved.
It's time now for the crossover wrap-up report. Let's send it back to the Tunnel Crew.
All right. Welcome back to At Home with the Crossover wrap-up. And real quick before we jump into the games and the picks and everything, a couple of quick mentions here. Notre Dame hired defensive coordinator Marcus Freeman to take over their head coaching job. So good job for the brother. Hopefully they'll give him time. Oklahoma has stolen Brett Venables from Dabo Swinney and Clemson. You know, he's been there a long time with Clemson. But he was also at Oklahoma before he went to Clemson for about 10 years under Bob Stoops' coaching staff. So he's taken over the Oklahoma job. But the biggest splash came down yesterday as the University of Miami took Clemson's athletic director, Dan Radakovich. Sorry for messing up your name, sir. And they went out west and took Mario Cristobal from Oregon to be their head coach. Now, this was a little bit cold-blooded how they did this, though. Manny Diaz is still the coach. He was out recruiting, and word is that Miami officials said he was going to stay the coach if Cristobal turned him down. So, so that's kind of cold-blooded, man. So they didn't inform him that he was no longer the coach until after Cristobal said, yeah, he would take the job. And the interesting thing here with the Clemson AD and Cristobal from Oregon is they're both University of Miami guys. They both came up through that program, so it's like they're coming home. So good for them. All right, let's jump on into the picks for this week. Well, actually, let's do the recaps first. Results from last week's show. Aggie P is on fire, tore it up. He went 5-0 in the picks, and he also got credit for the Dudley making it to the state championship game. So 6-0 on the week. Everybody, we've had the football picks added in. So if you pick Dudley, you got another win. Everybody else, you got lost. So TP went 5-1. The Aggies leading the way. They on fire. Bromel and Stats went 4-2. Me and Radar went 3-3, and Birdman had a rough week. Went 2-4 on the week, Bird. All right, so the overall standings look like this. I'm on top with 151 wins. Aggie P has 141 wins, closing that gap. Shade 3 games off. Birdman has 139 wins. Stats has 133 wins. Radar's 5th with 131 wins. TP next with 128 wins, and Bromell has 126 wins. The games for this week are the Celebration Bowl on December 18th between South Carolina State and the 11-1 Deion Sanders-led Jackson State. Then we got men's college basketball. We got number 14 Houston at number 9 Alabama. Number 1 Purdue, number 1 for the first time in the history of the school. They are 8-0, and they'll be facing off against NC State. Number 6 Villanova is at number 2 Baylor. People forgetting about the national champs. Baylor's still there, 8-0. And then number 4 UCLA versus North Carolina. And then in the NFL, we've got the Bills at the Bucks this weekend and the Rams at the Cardinals on Monday Night Football. All right, let's go ahead and get into the picks, and I'll go ahead and read off Stats picks. Stats took Jackson State, Purdue, Carolina in basketball, Alabama in basketball. He also took Purdue in basketball. All right, let's go to Aggie Pete.
Yes, sir. Jackson State, Purdue, Baylor, and Cardinals.
All right, Birdman.
Jackson State, Houston, Bills, Cardinals.
All right, Bromell.
Jackson State, Purdue, Carolina, UNC, and Baylor.
All right, Radar.
All right, Jackson State, Baylor, Bills, and the Rams coming back.
All right, all right. TP.
Jackson State, Alabama, Purdue, and Baylor.
All right, and I got Jackson State, Baylor, the Bills, and the Cardinals. All right, it's time for Shut Up and Play or shout-outs. We'll start with you, Queen.
I want to say shout out to everyone. I know the holidays are coming up. I challenge everyone to really talk to someone about Christ and over the holiday season. So that's my challenge to everyone on radio, YouTube, everywhere that can hit us, that can hear us, to really talk to someone about Christ.
Yes, absolutely. Birdman.
Hey, shout out to the legend, Larry Bird. It's his birthday today.
There you go. Bromell.
Yeah, I want to just shout out to the Love and Faith family for the shut-in, the prayer shut-in. Awesome. Yes. Move of God was awesome.
There you go. There you go. Radar.
Shout out to the whole crew.
Oh, all right. Aggie P.
Shout out to the Deadly Panthers. Let's get that ring Friday.
There you go. There you go. 7:30, right?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Hey, my shout out is to Deion Sanders and the SWAC champions, man. And his son. He was freshman of the year, 11-1. They'll be playing in the Heritage Bowl, like we mentioned. All right. Hey, good show, everybody. Everybody ready for the holidays? Ready for the enjoy the fun, hang out with the family and everything?
Yes, sir.
Family.
Hey, and don't forget that we got our holiday special, our at home with the crossover holiday special. I keep saying Christmas week. I don't know the actual day. I think it's the 22nd. What's that Thursday night before Christmas? That Thursday night before Christmas, tune in on the radio side and WLJFradio.com because we'll have our Christmas special. All right, that just about does it for us. For all the members of the Tunnel Crew, I'm your man, Big T, signing off and saying, no matter where you are, look up and know that your creator is there. Until next time, see ya, and we might want to be you.
That's all we have for you today. So be sure to join us next week for the crossover. And remember, the Tunnel Crew don't play unless we have something to say.